At the time of this recording, I'm 21 years old, and if I could go back and talk to myself 5 years ago when I first started trading and give him advice on how to become a profitable trader a lot faster, here's what I would say. Number one, don't make the mistake of skipping mastering risk management before anything else. When I started off, I thought I had to go all in to each trade, risk a whole bunch of money to make as much as possible. And that's just how you lose your whole account. You want to start on a demo account, practice risking max 5% of your account, practice entries, exits, and lot sizing until you're consistent. Then you can start on a live account. So I'd say risk 5% per trade max on a $5,000 account. So this means you're risking $250 per trade. Number two, you need to win more than you lose. I used to lose so much more than I was winning in the beginning. And this basically comes with mastering risk management. You have to win more than you risk. For example, if you're risking 3% per trade, you want to aim to make 6% on that trade if you're right. And same thing if you're trading with, let's say, 5%. You want to aim to make 8 through 10% per trade you win. This is all a game about risk to reward. And over time, those small profits adding up are going to win big. That 3% that you risk could have ended up making you 10 through 12%. And this is how you stay profitable in the long run. Imagine, one big win could save you from 4 losses. The longer you do this, it will compound into bigger profits. Number 3, stick to one strategy and own it. Bruce Lee's famous saying, he doesn't fear a man that practices 1,000 different kicks. He fears the man that practices one kick 1,000 times. When you're fumbling through different strategies, you just end up getting confused and you start to see things that works for one strategy, but you end up not taking it because your other strategy's parameters said that you shouldn't take it. I've seen people become profitable with the most basic strategies just because they had good risk management and psychology. So the point is, find one that suits you and your schedule. Backtest relentlessly, run 100 to 200 trades on historical data to prove it works. Because if you don't backtest, you won't have an edge. I have been using the same strategy for years now, and it has helped me make millions inside of the market. I've even spent over 6 figures on AI developers to create an AI trading bot that is integrated with my strategy, so I can really see how good it is. So far, it has sent 8 trades and all of them have resulted in winners. Number 4, follow your rules like your account depends on it, because it does. When I started trading, I would not respect my take profit or my stop loss at all. I would always hit myself with that, oh, it's going to reverse BS. And what would have been a small loss would turn into a big loss. Even with my winners, I would get so greedy when take profit would get hit, hoping for more profits, just to end up closing a winning trade at a loss because I didn't follow my initial plan or my rules. But when I started logging every trade in my journal, reviewing why I entered each trade, why I exited, what went wrong, what went right, and following my trading plan like a law, everything changed. Number 5, you need to learn how the market moves before you trade. I used to lose so many trades because I didn't understand the market's trend. Context is key. Is the market trending upwards? Is it on a downtrend? Is it ranging? Is it choppy? Don't take a trade until you know. Avoid taking those random trades and just mark up your key levels and wait for price to move. Because if you can't explain why the market's moving, you're just gambling. Number 6, you need to understand that trading less is actually more. People all the time always ask me, why do I only take one trade a day? And sometimes, why do I skip trading days? And it's because quality beats quantity every single time. If there's not an A+ setup on your screen, there's no reason to take that trade at all. And I only stick to 2 main pairs. USD JPY and USD CAD are enough for me. I've traded these pairs so much and I know every single one of their moves like I'm a stalker. Once I started trading 1 session a day, only focusing on 2 pairs and waiting for A+ setups only, my win rate increased by 30%. Number 7, avoid high impact news like it's a salesman at the mall. The volatility from high impact news can wreck traders. It doesn't matter if you are experienced or new to trading. When there's high impact news, it's basically gambling. And I remember back then when I would try to predict the news, it would only lead to disaster. For 4 years now, ever since I started following my rules religiously, I never ever trade high impact news like CPI, unemployment claims, and FOMC. When I check Forex Factory and see any of those red folders, I'm taking the day off and I'm enjoying my day, and that has saved me from having a giant loss for 4 years. Number 8, you need to build a resilient mindset. Trading will bring out every single emotion and expose every mental crack that you have. So if you're constantly losing, your brain needs some rewiring. You need to start logging what went wrong and fix it. Turn all of your losses into lessons. We don't lose on this side. We only learn. Improve 1% daily. Work on better entries, better stops. And the more you just keep working on getting 1% better every single day, you will see how fast these small tweaks compound. And also, joining a community can definitely help with that by surrounding yourself with other serious traders, not people who doubt trading and don't know how it works, or hype squads trying to push pump and dumps like Wall Street bets. Number 9, you have to start treating trading like a business. Profitable trading is boring and repetitive. It's not a casino. It's not about just buying a new Gucci bag or a Lamborghini as soon as you start seeing profits. You want to reinvest those profits back into your live account and keep on compounding as time goes on. Keep it private, just as you would that business idea. And don't tell your family or friends, because they're either going to be negative or expect handouts if they see that you are doing well. And just imagine if you're working on a business. You need to show up every day and work. You need to get enough sleep. You need to keep yourself healthy, because a healthy body equals a healthy mind. And I used to treat trading like a game when I was a beginner. And most of you probably do the same thing. But once you treat it like a business, results will only follow. And number 10, you have to stay grounded beyond the charts. If faith is your anchor, like God is for me, lean on it and stay humble. Back when I first started and I blew all of my accounts, I was depressed and in a very dark place in my life. But then I eventually found God. And that's another story for another day. And everything in my life changed once I found Him. My perspective on so many things changed. And I ended up getting rid of all the bad habits I was making when trading. All the greed, all the anger and emotion. I just gave all of that stress to God. And who knows if I would even be here without Him. But just stay humble. Celebrate the small consistent wins and count your blessings. That's the most powerful lesson out of all of them. So if you found value from this video, like and subscribe. And if you want to see me trade live, click this video right here.